Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, back with another recruiting profile. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about four-star interior offensive lineman Bryson Sanders out of the state of Tennessee. We'll go through his scouting report. We'll talk about his recruiting profile, all that good stuff. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. If you would hit that thumbs up, it's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. If you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We're going to be live tonight. Basketball watch party. Myself, the Indie Kid Dauber, we're going to be watching the basketball game tonight live on air throughout the entire game. So jump on, hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Also, starting tomorrow night, the NCAA 2013 Dynasty rolls on. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys. Slight change to the time. Going to have to go live a little bit later than I expected because of some family stuff going on. So I'll be live around 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, kicking off that Dynasty. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Again, Bryson Sanders, four-star interior offensive lineman, 6'5", 280 pounds. He is in the class of 2023. He's out of Baylor High School, again in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We talk about the importance of locking down the state, keeping your talented in-state players at Tennessee. Now, some of you may say, well, we got to go outside. We don't need Tennessee players. We need Georgia, California, Texas. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Tennessee needs to draw a circle about a 6, 7, 8 hour diameter around Knoxville, and they've got to go into Georgia and get some talent. They've got to go into North Carolina. But it is important to keep your in-state talent at Tennessee. Let's go ahead and pull up his highlights. I'll get those rolling in the background here as we kind of go through this. Again, four-star interior offensive lineman. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as the 5th player in the state of Tennessee, 8th overall interior offensive lineman in the country, and 215th nationally. He was just in town recently for a junior day, and this is a quote from him that I absolutely love. It fires me up about this coaching staff and where this program is headed. The quote from him after junior day was just a level of talent that's here. He said there's multiple 5-stars and a lot of 4-stars here. There are a lot of names. So it's definitely cool to see all this talent that's interested in Tennessee. Now, I look for the Vols to take, maybe 5, 6 offensive linemen in the class of 23. It is a huge position of need. It is a position that's not been handled right the last several years, probably the last decade at Tennessee. They've got to get more guys on campus, more guys interested. And that starts here with Bryson Sanders. Now, going back to the recent commitment, Brent Hubbs talked about after Aiden Bussell just committed to Tennessee, that he is good friends with Bryson Sanders. So I expect that to help here. He's going to proceed to recruit Bryson Sanders to Tennessee. One of the things I like also, Tennessee's pushing hard here. He said that they're probably pushing the hardest. Also some serious interest from Stanford, Auburn, Ole Miss, Vanderbilt. A lot of people talking about Kentucky's involvement with him. He's got offers from a lot of schools, like I think 21 offers, but big-time SEC programs, Kentucky, Arkansas, Auburn. Florida State has also offered, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, and Tennessee. He's been to Knoxville quite a bit over the last year. And again, like I just said, he was on campus for junior day just recently. Something that I really like about this kid, couple of things, couple of factors when I'm watching not just his tape, but looking at his profile. First and foremost, his dad is an offensive line coach. And I was scrolling through VolQuest, kind of looking at his profile and his information. Austin Price said when he was on campus for junior day that the coaching staff kind of put him through a Jeopardy-like offensive lineman routine, just kind of drilled him on different stuff, and they were really impressed with his responses. You know, a lot of people said he was a little down on Tennessee's list, but after coming in for junior day, he was elevated to the top. He is a priority target for this Tennessee coaching staff and for Glenn Ellerby on the offensive line. Another thing that I really like about him, he's a wrestler. And wrestling, you know, I just think it helps with your football mechanics, with your technique, using leverage. I think wrestling is one of the best foundations or base for any sport, period. Any sport. Not only technique wise, like I said, mechanics, fundamentals, but also grind, work ethic. You've got a kid that's willing to go through the ringer, a kid that's willing to work hard and do what it takes. When asked about wrestling, there's a quote from him that says, "It definitely helps with my hands. Our practices are very tough. We're ranked in the country, so there's a lot of talent on our team. It's hard." He says, "I've traveled to Kansas City and Atlanta with my team to wrestle, so I've gone up against some great talent all across the country. It's definitely going to help me get better, get tougher, and keep me competitive." Again, I see no better sport than wrestling when it comes to toughness, when it comes to work ethic and the grind. So I definitely like that about this kid. Now let's go on and look at the scouting report. This is from Gabe Brooks, Midlands Region Recruiting Analyst for 24/7 Sports. Says here, tall, big-bodied offensive lineman with experience inside and outside. Projects to the interior, likely guard, plays with consistent physicality, flashes occasional punchiness that should continue to improve with added strength and development. Moves fairly well in space relative to size and gets to the second level on schedule. Functional strength is a plus, latches on and looks to finish blocks, displays requisite lateral competence in pass protection. Goes on to say he's a two-sport athlete with impressive numbers in the shot put and discus, plays high and will need to develop knee-bending ability. Lacks desired strength, which leads to interior projection. Plays a bit rigid at times, but wears mass well. Shows above average body control relative to physical specs. High major offensive line prospect with a high floor and the potential to become a multi-year starter in college. Multi-sport success also bode well for long-term ceiling. So there's the scouting report on Bryson Sanders. Again, 4-star interior offensive lineman, 6'5", 280. I say he will definitely bulk up a bit. Got to go through his senior year of high school. But again, keep those in-state kids in state. But I want to see this coaching staff. We've talked about recruiting the class of 22. They didn't do a good job locking down the state. We've given the reasons for that. I understand that. I'm as goofy as it sounds. It's like a Butch Jonesism. That's year 0. This is year 1. I want to see what this coaching staff can do. It starts with the offensive line, and then it's going to continue and flood over to defense for me. They've got to be able to recruit defense. Going to be dropping a few more profiles moving forward throughout the coming weeks. Not a lot of news going on Rocky Top right now. They are on campus for spring semester. Once we kind of get closer to spring practice, we'll start to ramp up, throw out some videos, some content. But until then, just want to throw some profiles, not just in-state kids, but kids that are targets. If you have anybody that you want me to cover or drop a profile on, hit that comment section, let me know. I'll try to put together as much information as I can if you guys enjoy these. But as always, make sure you do hit that thumbs up. Again, don't forget tonight, 8:45, we will be live just about 15 minutes before tip-off. Kind of get settled in. Get ready to go. You won't be able to watch the game on the stream, so make sure you've got 2 devices ready. But it's always a good time to do those watch parties. And then again tomorrow night, NCAA 2013, starting around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's not just about the game. It's a hangout session. We get together, talk about football, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Also, if you want to show some love, show some support, pick up the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. For you baseball fans, we got the baseball logo merch uploaded there. You can check that out. Myself and the Indie Kid will be covering that as we move into baseball season live every Sunday night. Tons of content coming your way. We appreciate you guys showing up, showing out, showing love. But again, bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.